Boulder has a pretty big spiritual scene, lots of groups, lots of therapists, lots of psychedelic groups. So I just thought I want to offer some red flags that I mentioned in the book. Because this can happen with psychedelic communities, with spiritual communities. It can even happen with therapists. So I'm just going to go through the list. If you notice that your group leader is territorial about the members, like these are my people, I don't want them studying with some other teacher, that's a red flag. If a leader is territorial about what medicine members use, like maybe I have a group and that's my psilocybin group, and I tell the leader, I want to go do ayahuasca with this other group. He's like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. You should only do psilocybin. That's what we do. Don't do that. Huge red flag. And by the way, these are all real examples from multiple people who have told me their experience and that I've seen myself. If a spiritual or psychedelic leader has special conditions for membership or being accepted into the group, like prove to me that you're loyal, prove to me that you're faithful, I need you to make a strong commitment, huge red flag. Not disclosing the specific substances that they administer to group members, which fosters an unhealthy dependency on that group leader. I mean, I know people who fly to California to be with someone who mixes their own special blend for each person. But if the students, or not students, but if the participants ask, well, what are you giving me? Oh, I can't tell you. That's the response, I can't tell you. But I know what's best for you. Huge flag, right? And then boundary crossing. So if your therapist, your spiritual leader, or your psychedelic leader wants to have sex with you before, during, or after a journey, or they want to engage in some massive business with you and they need some of your money, this boundary crossing, dualistic relationships, it can occur in any of these situations. I think mostly I say this because people hope for the best in people when they join these types of groups and they meet these types of leaders. They really expect them to be decent people, but people are people everywhere you go. I mean, even in therapy, still the number one complaint at Dora is that the therapist slept with her client. It's still the biggest problem in therapy. And it's coming up with psychedelic-assisted therapy or with trip sitters. And it's been going on for thousands of years with spiritual leaders, right?
Shamans.
And shamans, People are people.